students, today we'll do question number 2 of exercise 12.2. Now in question number 2 there are altogether 10 sums are there. So I won't be performing all the sum, I will just perform 5 and the rest of the sums you all have to do it on yourself. And for reference also I will send all the solutions, don't worry for that. Now the first motive is that you need to understand how exactly the addition is done. Okay, these are very easy. For this, the like terms and unlike terms conception is extremely important. Okay, now in question number 1 you see how many expressions are given. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 expressions are given, and in between every expressions there is what? Comma sign is given. So when it is written addition, so in place of comma, the first thing you have to do, you have to put plus. So 3mn plus, in place of comma I have given plus. Since this expression is carrying minus sign, so I will put this expression inside the bracket for while. Minus 8mn plus again minus 4mn. Okay, now plus minus is what? Minus. So we'll write it down. Plus minus minus 8mn plus minus minus 4mn. Now the first thing you have to see that all the terms are like terms. Yes, all the terms are like terms. mn. You see all the coefficients are carrying the same variables. The same variables, isn't it? mn. The variables are all same. Now if you see that all the terms are like terms, then you will bring all the plus term together and the minus term together. So these two are plus terms because these two are carrying plus sign, isn't it? So bring them together. So this will be 3mn plus 8mn. Okay, and the minus term should be together, that is minus 5mn minus 4mn. Okay, now you add this two. This will be 11mn. Minus minus is what? Plus. 5 plus 4 is what? 9mn. Now which number is greater? 5. 5 is carrying what sign? Minus. Okay. Now 11 minus 9 is what? 2. Isn't it? Which sign is greater? Which number is greater? 11. 11 is carrying what sign? Plus. So plus. So this is the solution of sum number 1. So let's move on to sum number 2. This is sum number, this is sum number 3. I will not perform 2, I will perform in 3. Okay. So 2 you have to do it on yourself. Now this is sum number 3. Now again we will see how many terms expressions are there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in every expressions there are 2 terms, isn't it? This expression is carrying how many terms? 1, 2. This expression is carrying how many terms? 1, 2. Okay, so in each expression 2 terms are there. And similarly, just like the previous one, in between every expression you see there is comma sign is there. So what is the first objective we'll do is we'll put plus sign in place of comma. So mn plus 5, in place of comma we'll put plus. 12mn plus 2, in place of comma we'll put plus. 9mn minus 8, in place of comma we'll put plus. This is carrying minus sign, so we'll put it inside the bracket. Minus 3. Okay, the first thing we'll do is to open this bracket. This is plus minus is minus. Okay, and all the other terms will keep as intact for this particular step. Plus 2 plus 9mn minus 8 plus minus is minus mn minus 3. Okay, now it's a time to observation. What observation you will do? That if all the terms are like terms, the answer is no. This time all the terms are not like terms, isn't it? Because all the coefficients are not carrying the same variable. There's some constant term also, isn't it? So see, this 5 is not carrying 5n, this 2 is not carrying 5n, mn, this 8 is not carrying mn, and this 3 is also not carrying mn. So these are all constant terms. So we have studied about the constant term. The number which does not carry any coefficients are called constant terms, isn't it? Which are constant, which does not changes. and this all terms are like terms because this all coefficients are carrying the same variable, and variable is mn. Okay, so we'll bring all those like terms together. That is 7mn plus 12mn plus 9mn minus 2mn. Okay, we'll put it inside the bracket. Okay, when there is more than two like terms or three like terms, so we'll put every like term inside one bracket so that we can distinguish. We'll give the plus sign. Now in another bracket we'll keep all the constant term, that is 5, then plus 2, then minus 8 and minus 3. Okay, so this is how we'll do. Okay, now we have to solve it. Now what is the process of solution? Now we'll keep all the plus sign together, that is in between the like terms we'll keep all the plus terms together and the minus term together. So bring all this plus term together, mn plus 9mn, and bring all this minus sign together. Okay, similarly we'll do the same thing. It is already arranged. So 5 plus 2 is 7, minus minus is what? Plus. 8 plus 3 is 11. Since 8 is greater and 8 is carrying minus sign, so we'll put minus sign out here. Okay, now we'll do the solution of this one. 12mn plus 9mn will be what? 21mn, isn't it? Minus minus is plus. 7 plus 2 is 9mn. Now which number is greater? 7, it is carrying what sign? Minus. So now we'll do the solution of this one. Plus minus is minus. 11 minus 7 is 4, isn't it? But what 4? Minus 4. Why? Because 11 is greater than 7. 11 is carrying minus sign. Now what is the solution of this? 21 minus 9. It would be 12mn. Okay, but since 21 is greater, 21 is carrying plus sign, so I have not given any sign. Plus minus is minus. We cannot solve this too. Why? Because they are unlike terms. As we have discussed earlier also, we cannot do addition and subtraction between the unlike terms. So this will be your required answer. Okay students, so let's move on to sum number 5. This is sum number 5. How many expressions are given? 1, 2 and 3. 3 expressions are given. Okay, and in between every expression what is there? Comma sign is there. So again we'll do the same thing. We'll put comma plus sign in place of comma. 12xy minus 13. In place of comma we'll put plus 18 minus 7x minus 10y plus 8xy plus 4xy. Okay. Now after this step you have to make a group of all like terms, that is x with x, y with y, xy with xy, and the constant term with the constant terms. Okay, so x, now you find it out, is there any other x is there? Yes, this is. So bring them together. 14x minus 7x, put it inside the bracket, plus. Now y with y, y, where is y, where is y? Yes, so this too. So 10y minus 10y, again you put plus. Now bring all the xy terms together, that is again you put bracket, so it is minus 12xy. Now where is 12 minus 12? This 8 also carrying the same variable, 4 is also carrying the same variable. Put it inside the bracket, plus. Now we'll keep all the constant terms together. So these are the constant terms, constant terms. So these are the two constant terms, that is minus 13 plus 18. Okay students, now let's solve it. 14 minus 7, 7x. This is the solution of this one. 10y minus 10y, 0. Okay, now let's solve this. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 minus 12 is again 0. Okay, minus plus is minus. 13 minus 18 is, 18 minus 13 is 5. So it will be 5. It will be plus 5. Why? Because 18 is greater and 18 is carrying plus sign. Okay, So now what is the final solution? 7x plus 0, you know, anything added with 0 will be the same term. So final answer is 7x plus 5. This is your final answer. Okay, so it was a solution of sum number 5. Now let's move on to sum number 7. Okay, this is sum number 7. So we'll do the first thing, that is we'll put plus sign in place of comma. So this term is carrying minus, so we'll put it inside the bracket. Plus, again this expression is also carrying the minus sign, so we'll again put it inside the bracket. Plus 5x square y. Now the second thing we'll do is we'll open the bracket first. Plus minus minus, plus minus minus, plus 5x square y. Okay, now we'll bring the like terms together. So these are two the like terms, x square y and x square y. These are two like terms, and xy square and xy square the another like terms. Okay, so these two are not same. Okay, because it is x square y and it is xy square, so these are not same. Okay, these two are same, so bring them together. 4x square y plus 5x square y. So we'll put it inside the bracket, we'll give plus sign. Now we'll keep these two terms together, that is minus 3xy square minus 5xy square. Okay, always see that I am giving plus sign, whether the terms are carrying minus or not, always put plus sign in between the brackets. Okay, so 4 plus 5 is 9, so 9x square plus, solve this, minus minus is what, plus, 5 plus 3 is 8xy square, 5 is greater, 5 is carrying what sign, minus, so put minus sign. Now finally you have to open the bracket, plus minus is minus 8xy square. Okay, so this is your final answer of sum number 7. Now let's move on to sum number 10, which would be the last sum of question number 2. Okay, so this is sum number 10. How many expressions given? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so x square minus y square minus 1, in place of comma we'll put plus, y square minus 1 minus x square, in place of comma again we'll put plus, so 1 minus x square minus y square. Now what is the second thing? There is no bracket. Okay, so we'll straight away bring all the like terms together, that is x square and x square. We'll bring them all together. X square minus x square, then again minus x square is there, so we'll put it inside the bracket, isn't it? Now the next like term is y square, so y square, 3y square are there. The minus y square plus y square, again minus y square. Okay, and finally we'll keep all the constant term together, that is minus 1, it is also another minus 1, and it is plus 1. Okay, so now we'll solve. X square minus x square is 0, 0 minus x square is minus x square. Okay, plus minus plus minus, so y square minus y square is what, 0, 0 minus y square is again minus y square. Now this one, minus minus is what, plus, so minus 2, so we'll keep this minus 2 plus 1. Okay, because minus minus is plus, 1 plus 1 is 2, so both the terms are carrying the minus sign, so we'll put minus. Now finally we'll solve this. Plus minus is minus, this would be minus 1, isn't it? Why? Because minus plus is minus, 2 minus 1 is 1. Since 2 is a greater number, so 2 is carrying minus sign, so I have given minus. Now open the bracket, x square minus y square minus 1. So this is your final answer. Okay, so today's assignment is sum number 2 all, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As because you are having 2 periods, so I better believe that you would be able to complete your assignment within this 2 period. Okay, that is 60 minutes time. Thank you and take care.